Hello, today we'll be looking at the Mauser C96, also known as the broom handle. It has a free 3D preview on ArtStation and the link is there. It has a folder size of about 112 megabytes and the price normally is $5. This is the ArtStation preview. You cannot rotate it to see the other side, but you get pretty close. Going to the overview level, you can see the lighting isn't good. So after changing the lighting on that level, it's a little bit better. I don't know what that ugly 9 is doing, but it's pretty good. There is some groove in the barrel, and unfortunately the barrel is blocked halfway. The texture is good, and the stock texture is very good. You can see that emblem. So yeah, the parts are pretty well modeled. This is the clip with the bullets. These are the separate bullets. So going into the lightning only view mode. So yeah, the grooves are from the normal maps. The collisions are very good. So looking at the folder structure, we got the mesh and the material, the textures, the map, the animations, and some demo for the geometry. Looking at the textures, they're all 4K. The maps are base color, normal, and ORM packed into one texture. This is the master material. Not much customization there. So looking at the mesh, we got about 9,500 vertices. There are no LOD, one material slot. These are the rig. That's the socket for the stock. This is the bolt and the hammer. The safety. This ring is very important. I'm gonna get into that later. And the side, I rarely or haven't seen side like being rigged, an iron side being rigged like that. It's very nice to see. And looking at the physics asset, that's why I said the ring is important, because it's simulated. It may not be much detail here, but when you use it for something like VR, you'll definitely notice it. And for the stock, one material slot, about 2000 or 3000 vertices, no LODs. And the rig, yes, you can open the chamber, and so it can act as a holster as well. These are the bullets. They are using the material for the stock. Looking at the UVs, the symmetrical parts are not being overlapped, but it's packed. Oh, the packing is okayish. There is some minimal wasted space, but in the stock there is some wasted space there, and also symmetrical parts are not overlapped or reused. So overall, UVs are acceptable. As for animations, we got animations and montages. Some notifiers are here. As for the animations and level, I think it's better to look at it up close. The first one is the one in which you unlock it, and the second is fire. You can see the ring. It's like the force that gets applied to it, it makes it the ring move. Nice details there. This is the safety of, and this is supposed to be like a reload. And this one, it's supposed to be firing on empty magazine. So I'm gonna use my custom material to dissolve it. Now let's make it two-sided for things to be more apparent. You can see that the whole mechanism haven't been modeled, and the barrel from the beginning and like halfway through the end is being blocked. By the way, this is a split up animation because we already looked at the animations. Looking at it from the other side. The barrel being blocked is not the only thing. When the bolt is retracted and when you look at it from the top, you can see that the magazine chamber is also blocked. So to recap, this is a good model. It is well textured, the barrel is grooved, the rigging is excellent in my opinion, with the sides and the linear ring being rigged, and also the ring being having constraint is very nice. They do have excellent collision, but on the downside, the barrel is blocked along with the magazine chamber. There are some wasted space, UV spaces, and the packing outside is okay-ish, not that amazing. And the same more symmetrical parts are not being reused. Personally, I dislike that 9 sign on the handle, but I think that was like a special edition of this gun. Lastly, no socket for the chambered rounds. If you've been following the channel recently, you may have noticed that many of the recent uploads have been related to World War themes. That might come to an end today due to Epic's free for the month giveaways. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.